Good late morning, everybody. It's Javy here bringing you another daily housing market update. Yes, I did miss yesterday. Sometimes life gets in the way, okay? So you data nerds are just gonna have to just wait a day or two. So today we're talking about Gilbert. It seems like there's more Gilbert real estate experts than there are anything. Do you know why? Because prices are more expensive and realtors need to sell houses to make a living, so they become the experts of houses that cost a lot of money so they can make more money because the percentage of their commission is based off the price. But that's all going to change very soon. Anyways, let's get to it, shall we? So if this is the first time you're watching, let me know, please. And if you want any other city or zip code you want me to focus on, let me know in the comments below and I'll definitely check it out. We go live every day from 10 to 12, so subscribe and do all the stuff. Anyways, today we're focusing on Gilbert, Arizona. First, we're going to get an idea of what the active, under contract, and close numbers to get a good pulse of what things are going on right now. Then we're going to look at the average price, trying to see if it's going up, down, staying mid, and just kind of see what's going on. And we're also going to dig a little deeper into the historical active, historical pendings, and close, just to kind of get a good feeling so I can make then an accurate prediction of where these things are going. Always analyze specific markets when you're looking at housing markets. As we've seen in this series, there's one city that can be doing great, and the city just a few miles away is doing terribly because there's too many new builds being built there. So you just never know. Without further ado, let's get the ball rolling. So first and foremost, let's get a good pulse of what's going on with just the current pulse, active, under contract, pending. So we're gonna go on the trusty MLS, which, by the way, if you want your custom search created, just let me know. All you gotta do is reach out to me. My email, my phone number is below. We can get the ball rolling and get you set up on a search and create a custom report like we're doing today. So there's currently 419 houses for sale in Gilbert, Arizona. Now, the true test is where's the under contract and pending numbers, which give us a good indication of what's gone under contract in the last 30 days. 346. Not bad. Of course, I'd like to see it closer to that active number. It shows more demand, but we'll see. So pending numbers shows us what's gone under contract in the last yesterday to 30 days ago. Our close numbers are going to show actually verified closings that closed in the last 31 days. Now, the difference between a close and a pending is if it closed yesterday, then it went under contract technically 30 days before that. So really, our close numbers gives us a better indication from 30 to 60 days. Our pending is 1 to 30 days, and our active is houses that are currently for sale now. So if we're at 346 for pending, hopefully we're looking at our close numbers being about the same or lower. That way it shows like an increase of demand. But let's see. Close over the last 31 days. Drum roll, please. 334. Solid. So just slightly below that pending number, which shows demand is keeping up about the same. Now keep in mind, all the houses that are currently pending might not close in 30 days. And there might be delay. It might fall through during inspections, appraisals. So all in all, I'd say that's pretty equal. If there's I don't know, was that 12 room or error there? So I think that's pretty solid. So showing demand is consistently staying the same over the last 2 days, 30 to 60 days. So let's type that in there. How's your day going, guys? If you're watching this, thanks for watching it. Things are pretty interesting right now, to say the least. Baby's sick, 10 months old. And just got a client under contract, so I'm excited for that. But we're struggling right now with our family. Something's going on personally, so we're trying to stay positive and happy, or at least, like my favorite Peloton coach says, we're switching from negative to neutral. So trying to stay as positive as we can. So now let's look at the average sales price to see what's going on there. Here's our monthly average sales price not nationwide, citywide. Let's actually remove all these and just focus specifically in Gilbert right here. And let's just do like the last 3 years. Okay, so we see a pretty standard thing that we've seen throughout. The prices went up drastically from 2020 to the peak of mid 2022. And then it dropped all the way from December to February 2023, which is here. And then we have had this is where really what differentiates every market here is what's happened since that drop. Since that drop, I hate to break it to all the home buyers out there, consistent growth, almost it's like perfectly mirroring itself. That's like beautiful. Except this is starting in February and this is starting in November, around there. But we see the spike, the drop, steady growth. Spike, drop. So if it's only going to continue, then we should expect just a little boom here. But now the difference is interest rates have gone up, so it might affect demand a little bit there. But when you're looking at the values, and let's only focus on single family homes. And I don't want to lower the square footage. There's some pretty big houses there, but it's pretty good. Looks like consistent value growth. If you purchased a house at the height, May 2022, it looks like you're not getting there anytime soon. But my hope is it never goes this high again. I don't know. What's crazy is this right here was driven by low interest rates. Why is this going up? You got me. So let's look at the historical pending numbers and active numbers so we can get a good idea of what's up. Active, pending. All right. Huh? What's going on? There it is. You know, whenever something like that pops up in front of people, I'm like, I paid for it. I promise I did pay for it. I grew up in a household where things were like turned off all the time. So it's like panic, like inducing, like, no, wait, I swear I paid for it. So, nobody here live today. So I'm just talking to myself like a crazy man. It's all good. So let's just kind of go over the active numbers. Let's remove all the other cities. Just focus on Gilbert. And let's do this for the pending one as well. Boom. Okay. 2021, low inventory. 2021, high demand. 2022, spike of inventory. Then a drop towards the end of the year. 2022, we should see a drop of demand, steady drop. And that's what led to this right here. Okay. 2023, we have a mid to high, let's say mid, moderate high listing inventory that dropped. And we should see like other cities, an increase of pending numbers and then a drop. Yep. So this is the reason why house values didn't drop. Whatever created this boom right here is what made things go crazy. Now, let's see what's going on in 2024. 2024, it looks like we started at the same inventory level as it was as the beginning of 2020, which if you remember was the pandemic started with like April, May. So this is where it started off. We had a kind of a spike of inventory because everybody was like, I think buyers freaked out for like a month. We're like, we're not buying right now. COVID is hitting. And then people were like, screw that. Rates are super low. And then that's what created the active listings of the demand going up, of course. So looks like we are starting at the same rate as we were in 2022, and we are steadily going higher. We just passed the 2023 threshold where we were last year, which means that we're not going to follow the same trend as 2023. Thank goodness. That should mean that we shouldn't see that price increase, but we're up there. Now, the good news is we're closer to the low of that created the high values versus the super high that created low values. Well, I mean, it's good news for people that own and be looking to buy. I guess bad news for people that are wanting for things to get cheaper. It doesn't seem like it's trending that way. If we're looking at pending numbers, it looks like it's following a similar trend, not as high as a spike here, but it looks like it's following a similar upward trend here. And I'm anticipating it's probably just going to follow and it's going to kind of slow and steady from here on out. But I'm seeing demand is on the lower side. It's the lowest it's been, or under contract listings is the lowest it's been for the last 4 years. However, with inventories not increasing at a rapid rate or not being very high, I'm not going to see that, massive price decrease. That's a good. Remember, this going really high, or at least spike, because the prices didn't start dropping until like midpoint here. So an increase of listings and a decrease of demand is what created the values to start tanking, specifically at middle point of the year. So what we're seeing here is no pending drops. We're seeing actives are increasing, but they're increasing very, very slowly. So that being said, is it going to continue to go up? What makes prices go up is people overbidding on houses. I don't realistically see people continue to do that with interest rates going up higher. I'm not seeing anything really stick out to me. I'm seeing the inventory slightly go up. I'm seeing the demands still going up. Unless demand starts dropping and the listing under contract numbers start going lower, or the inventory starts sharply rising, or in this case, sharply dropping, we're not going to see any massive shift in values. So I think right now, just looking at the numbers now, once again, we will be doing this every month. So, because every month things change, it's that drastic. Oh, sorry, I totally just forgot to write down the average sales price. I apologize about that. Let's write that in right now. I was about to drop some knowledge too. 675, 395. So, steady growth. It's not looking any other way right now. It's unfortunately steady. I'll say slower growth. I won't be like massive boom or anything like that, but it's just been a slow, steady growth. And unfortunately for people who are looking to get into that city, it's tough. But you know, Gilbert's a wonderful city. It's has a lot. It's hard to describe Gilbert. You just have to go to it, and I'd love to take you if you're ever ready. But it's seeing like it's steady and it's slowly just growing. And unless anything massively shifts, it's going to continue to steadily grow. My hope is it doesn't exceed that high of May 2022. I hope it kind of just sizzles out a bit and just kind of stays flat, but only time will tell. If you have another city you want me to recommend, or want me to research or do anything like that, let me know. You can also just schedule an appointment or email me, text me. We can get the ball rolling and do this for your personal home search. So let me know. I appreciate your guys' time. See you on tomorrow's video. This is the awkward